What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on FNGR stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what news might be the catalyst for this company for upcoming week. And what type of investment might negatively affect the Fingermotion price action. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here. At this point, when this asset broke its previous swing high, the top of the fifth wave, if my breakdown is correct, as you can see, it completed a 5-wave structure from mid of March 2023 till mid of July 2023. And for now it was in consolidation phase, and this last movement was quite technical because it reached the 0.5 fib level, and it is the first level of algo trades. And from this point a lot of algorithms added their long position with a price target of negative 0.236 at $8.52 mark. But instead of hitting this range, it hit only $8 mark, and as you can see, it had a trend reversal. So what should we expect next? I will show you in just several minutes, and for now let's continue with the fundamental news. On my previous video, I've told you that the main bullish catalyst for this company is the Univest Securities, and this company invested in several companies prior the FNGR stock. And each and every company on this list skyrocketed. And on my previous video, I've showed you these companies, and on average, each and every company skyrocketed to the upside for at least 200%. And definitely a lot of people were anticipating the same results right here. But I have to say that when the asset went from its swing low to swing high for about 100%, almost 100%, it has to have some kind of cool down, and it is happening right now. And let me show you another quite interesting detail. Let me show you the list of their institutional investors, and right here you can find this document, and it is a senior convertible promissory. And it was signed on August the 9th, and let me quote you this. For value received, Fingermotion Delaware Corporation hereby promises to pay to the order of Lind Global Fund, a Delaware Limited Partnership, in accordance with the terms hereinafter, provided the principal amount of $4,800,000. And the previous companies that was financed by Lind Global. Let me show you some of them. If you try to find Lind Global Fund, you can see several articles, and by the way, switch to new stuff folder. You can see several articles, and for example, this one, else announces closing of subsequent institutional investment for gross proceeds of $2.5 million. And let me show you that its ticker symbol is BABY. You can find it right here. Let me show it to you. And the agreement was signed, let me show you, on July the 10th. So since July the 10th, from this point, it moved sideways, but then it dropped to the downside for about 46%. Next company, ABVC, and this agreement was signed on February 23rd. So let me show you ABVC company right here, ABVC, and let's take a look back in February. So at this point the agreement was signed, then it went pretty much sideways, but since February, let me show you that it lost about 86% of its value. Another company, and the agreement was signed on July 17th, and it is Parts ID. Let's take a look on Parts ID, and it is right here, and July 17th. And here you can see that it was signed at this point, but then it lost to its current range about 38%, and to the lowest point it went for about 50, almost 60%. And this is the flip side of the coin, and we have to be very cautious with this type of investment if we find this type of companies in the list of institutional investors. And that is why for now, as usual, basically, we have two major forces that try to push FNGR stock in a certain direction. Definitely one of them is pushing higher and the second one is pushing lower. And let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and family. So let's switch to FNGR stock. And let me show you that we have several waves to the upside, and in general I have to say that if we completed 5-wave structure to the upside, and this is an ABC correction, let's take a dig deeper inside this movement. And next wave, as you can see, it didn't break the previous bottom. This means potentially it is the first leading wave diagonal, and we have let's put it this way, this might be the first wave, second. And for now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably it might be the fifth wave. Or we might have 1, 2, 3 right here, fourth wave, very shallow and very tiny, and fifth wave right here. And we are moving south to complete the fourth wave, and the next leg should be to the upside. And if it is the case, we have to pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from the bottom of the third wave to the top of the third wave. And I don't need this tool so far. And let me show you what do we have right here. If I pull it from the bottom to the top, as you can see, we hit exactly again 0.5 fib level, and it is the first level of accumulation from all the trades, as I already mentioned in my previous video. But the most prominent range, if this asset ever hit it, is this one, 0.65, 0.618. It is the golden pocket range. And statistically, we have about 70% probability to have a trend reversal from this point. And in this case, we might see higher price targets. But in general, we have, again, we pretty much hit the top of our first wave. And if this breakdown is correct, we shouldn't break below, let's say, $6 mark. And if it happens, we might have more chances to hit higher targets, because we cannot have the overlapping of the fourth wave on the territory of the first one. And if it happens, we will not see much higher price targets, and the most prominent price target will be the previous swing high. So this is how technical analysis works, and if you want to know more about this type of price actions, just subscribe to my channel, and I will show you even more setups on different assets. But for now, I have to say that from the fundamental standpoint, we still have very high chances to hit higher targets because of Univest securities. I didn't find any companies that was invested by Univest Securities and that didn't have the spike of short squeeze in its price action. That is why I don't think that FNGR stock might be an exception, and that is why we still have a possibility to hit higher targets. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap, only got one